This podcast is intended for adults only. We do not condone the use of any illegal substances, and anything we consume is for educational purposes only.
Because, we should be afraid of a plant that grows from the ground. And, endocannabinoid system is, it's in your body and it produces cannabinoids. I mean, you know what? I'm going to stop because I'm going to rant. Just play the music, Mitch.
Be there right by my side, man. What a time it is to be alive. See, I'm charged up, feeling energized. Do the enterprise, move supersize. Y'all let you like a side of fries. Whoa, false guys who you idolize. Yeah, go against us, I would not advise. We know how you see in the room, just look up, boys, and you can find us. Our song should have more plays, but we too, though, they rewind us. All my talk is lined up. Every day my girl get fined up.
What's up, everybody? You're listening to the Canna podcast, where we are cultivating conversations concerning cannabis, culture, and creativity. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Mitch Narito.
And I am back, Eric Esteban here. And, man, I am so happy with this Thanksgiving harvest mostly me, but I know you've been taking credit for a lot with your homies.
I said I did, but then I got called out on it and I had to explain myself.
No, but I gotta say, man, this is the best. As far as my cannabis consumption and my pothead ways, this is the Thanksgiving that I have to be most thankful for, because this harvest of Jack Herrera, Jedi cookies, DJ Short Blueberry, and of course the strawberry cough.
Yep.
I mean, and we just smoked all 4 different strains just now.
Yeah, I'm very lit.
But I'm also, it's amazing because in each of the different highs, I've fallen. I avoided sativas in the dispensary.
Yeah, see,
But now I'm back in. Jack is one of my favorites. It's my everyday go-to weed.
Here, check this out. So, strawberry cough, crazy body high, right? DJ Short, heavy, right? Jack is a pick me up. It's a get up and go weed, and then the Jedi cookies, very chill.
Oh, so good and so chill.
Yeah.
The Jedi cookies, there's very little left of the Jedi cookies. In fact, I hold in my hand a little baggie of what's left of the Jedi cookies. It's
Eric got baggies.
It's kind of making me sad. Yeah, no, I do have baggies now. But no, did I show you the fridge? Did I show it to you yet? No.
Oh,
yeah,
no, I didn't see that. I only saw the plants.
You saw the plants. So we've reset, and we're now back. The Perpetual is all set up. So I've got a tent of Jack and Jedi, and then I got the outside set up Jack and Jedi, which are. It's so interesting to see the difference in the way that plants respond to the LED lights versus there's not like the real thing, like you were saying.
Yeah,
there's not like the sun, because it's interesting to see week 3 in the LED in the tents. You get the longer pistils, the nice pistils, where you're getting into the week 4 where the bud formation is going. But now I'm in week 3 in these outside plants, these Buddha lounge plants, where they're outside and they're having the real sun hit them, and they're right by the window. And man, the bud formation is already happening in week 3 with the longer pistils. It's crazy.
That sunlight is different, man.
Yeah, man, it's a different thing.
It's like an extra nutrient.
Well, and they're getting actual UV rays, which you can't really do. You can duplicate in the tent, but it's kind of more dangerous, because those UV rays that they're getting, that they're not they don't get in the tent, aren't necessarily good for us, as those are the cancer causing UV rays.
You're baking.
I'm not trying to, I'm not. I mean, I like good weed, but I'm not trying to put a cancer causing light in my tent. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, all of that stuff is, who knows? because we've only just started. All the technology with these LED lights and growing is so new that, you know, we're just scratching the surface. I mean, even my grow, I'm just scratching the surface. And the trip is that this last harvest has really opened my eyes to, you know, and how everyone who sampled the harvest has responded to it, has opened my eyes to that I grow really good weed. And I'm capable to grow really good weed. And everybody who kind of puts their mind to it can grow their own really good weed. You know, and I think that...
You're my hero, Eric.
No, you're not. No, I'm not. Come on, stop. But I do enjoy, and I take pride in when people, you know, like when people are like, yo, this is like some homies that have had, like, there was this one homie who was like, there's only one problem I have with your weed. It runs out too fast because I smoke it too much and I smoke it too fast. I'm like, I'm sorry about that, man, but that's all you. That's your that's your consumption. That's all you. But then this one guy was like, we got so high that we forgot that we smoked all of it, and we started looking for more of it on the floor. We were so high, and I was like, oh my God, dude, come on now. And I was like, wow, I must have a really high tolerance because I smoke all my weed all the time, and I'm not looking for nugs on the floor. Although I do find nugs on the floor now. It's pretty crazy. I do find.
Speaking of tolerance, I've realized like my tolerance is really high. Like I'm considering taking like a little smoke break just to like.
You should. And also, you got jars of weed in your house tempting you. It's the best time to test your tolerance and see see if you can really
not my
down.
Tolerance, my willpower is
your willpower. I'm sorry, you're right. Your willpower. Test your willpower.
But like my tolerance is crazy. My willpower is not so great.
My tolerance is crazy. But at the same time, I'm really happy with. I mean, I'm like right at where I want to. I'm not consuming jars and jars and jars of weed in the month. You know, I'm smoking a bowl of it. Yeah. You know, and my consumption, not to say that it's gone down necessarily, but at the same time, it's gone down because I'm not in the Buddha Lounge all the time. Because I'm working.
I think it also is like a byproduct of like you're not smoking just like mid stuff. You know.
Bless you.
Thank you. You know, you're not smoking like mid stuff. Like you don't have to smoke a lot of it to get high. Like a little goes a long way with your weed. And then people just treat it like they're smoking regular weed, and then that's why they smoke it all, and they don't realize it hits a little harder. You know, like.
Well, and I'm really happy about like that. The reviews have been good. We'll say it like that.
Yeah. 5 stars.
Yeah, the people have enjoyed all the weed that I've grown as of late, and this latest harvest has been by far the best harvest I've ever had. And you know, part of this podcast and why we started this podcast is I wanted to like almost inspire and empower anyone who's listening to this to grow their own weed. Because if you're smoking weed every day like we are, you probably should think about, you know, buying a tent,
scaling back on the expenses,
because trust. I mean, I'll say that I used to spend a grip at the dispensary, and still, even when I was able to budget and figure out where I was only buying the minis because I knew there was the same quality as the tops, you know, or the same quality as the stuff in the jars, you know. Even that, I was still spending, you know, $100-$200, you know, when I would get in there, and now when you don't have to do that, like sky's the limit. Like, look, I got this cool hoodie sweater that I have for my disposable money. Mitch complimented me. There's no video yet, but we're gonna upgrade the video very soon, and soon I'll wear this hippie sweater that I've just bought. That makes me really look like a drug dealer and a pothead. At my job.
He looks like a carpet or a bath mat in a Latin American country.
I also look like a good pothead on the beach.
You do. Like, you look like you would come up to me and ask me for $5, and if I said no, you'd be like, well, I got some weed I could sell.
Exactly. That's. But I wouldn't ask you. That wouldn't be my sales pitch. I wouldn't ask you for $5. I would go right.
You just go straight to like. You
I got
look
that
like
good, homie.
Sure, that ain't oregano.
No, because that's what I do. No, I'm going. I have my little scent-proof backpack, and I have my little scent-proof pack that I put inside just to fortify, make sure that nobody's smelling what I'm carrying.
Double scent.
No, because I had those scent-proof packs really work because I'll tell you that shit. I was walking with my hippie pack full of. Do you remember our last karaoke show?
Yeah.
Well, because we have one coming up December 7th, coming up Saturday at 9:00. Hopefully, all are listening to this will come. But we don't want to plug the show the whole time. But no, but the scent-proof bags really work, and they've been very good for me as far as people who want to sample the goods.
Are they canine tested?
No, I'm not gonna try. Well, I mean, I don't. My dogs aren't trained for that shit. They probably know what weed smells like, but
you think they'd pass a canine test?
I don't know. That I don't know, but I don't think that canines right now are being trained to look for weed anyway, especially here in California, which is why I'm probably
they're looking more for like explosives.
Yeah.
And harder drugs.
Yeah. Especially now because even like I read in Forbes magazine, like LAX, Burbank.
No, yeah, they straight up don't check.
They don't check. They're not checking for weed.
Crazy. Like straight up, like drug distributors are just using the airports for
well, even the gray market of weed, which I'm not gonna admit publicly. Well, allegedly, I am now a part of.
You're stupid.
No, I'm not. No, because being real, like all I'm really doing is because I have a lot of weed. I'm just being generous.
Yeah,
I really like giving people, like especially during the holiday season. It's the best thing to. Like the gift of weed is a gift indeed. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like people, because you don't normally gift stuff like that. That's not normally a gift.
Not any, like now it's becoming more commonplace.
Sure,
but yeah, before, like traditionally, no, it's
right.
Not.
So it's still traditionally not necessarily a gift.
Yeah, the only
but if
trees
somebody gives you a barrel man cigarro, I mean, you're gonna put a holiday smile on their motherfucking face. Is all I'm gonna say.
Like, oh, I thought this was a Christmas tree. What is going on?
No, but being real, you know, like what I would like is for people to be able to share this podcast, but also like this is the thing about. It's kind of like creating a movement. You know what I mean? Like, because we as Filipinos, and this is like kind of bring it back to Thanksgiving and the holidays and family and Filipinos and all this. And the point of this podcast, like, I always think back to like the first Manongs that came here to California.
Yeah.
And hit, what was it, Mission Bay or
Morro Bay?
Morro Bay, thank you. And you know, and how they were all farmers and growers. And even then I go back to that quote from, you know, the testimony from what's his name again?
Ainslinger?
Azinger, Roger Azinger, and how, you know, Filipinos were specifically mentioned in the 1930s and 40s, and how we were demonized and coupled with cannabis. And you know, 1 + 2 = 3. You know, you got these farmers who were coupled with cannabis, and obviously they were growing cannabis. The Manongs were growing cannabis. I mean, it had to happen. It had to be the case. Okay. You know, because I mean, that's my hypothesis or historical hypothesis for you on Thanksgiving. That to me is like the Manongs for me. Like and they were in the Green Triangle.
No, I could totally see situations where you would have like these white landowners, right? Growing stuff. Then they're hiring all the brown people to do all the manual labor, right? I wouldn't put it past them if they wanted to plant some marijuana plants, because one, who are these people going to tell? You know, like, who are they going to listen to? And
if you're employed by a farmer to cultivate his land and cultivate the plants that he plants on his land, who what do? You do your job, right?
Yeah.
You make sure that those plants grow to their fullest capacity, and you know what I mean? Like, I really do feel like there were some Filipinos in the history of this cannabis here in America. That's just I feel like I can say that here on our special Thanksgiving episode. You know what I mean? Like, because we were late, I'm gonna be honest. I have to apologize because we're only like 15 minutes in. I was late uploading. Mitch was good on the fixing of the episode and everything else, but I was just this job is. It's tough to have even part-time or full. I mean, it's a full-time job, but it's tough to have a job and juggle a podcast and all the stuff. And it's still a pace I'm trying to get used to, you know. And sometimes I forget that stuff. But to be honest, here, this is our Thanksgiving double episode. We had the episode upload, but also, like, I have to say what I'm thankful for, especially this year and especially these past 37 episodes. I'm thankful for you, brother, because your opinion on the stuff that I've grown from the first grow, and because you've tried the first harvest all the way till now, till the harvest I'm most proud of. Mm-hmm. And it's been especially wonderful to cultivate our friendship through our sampling of all the weed that I've harvested, man. I'm really thankful for this podcast. I'm really thankful for you. I'm thankful for everything that we're doing with this thing, because it's really special to me, man. It's all the stuff that I've really wanted. I envisioned when I first started growing, and now to be on episode, we're now 38. It's pretty fucking cool. Celebrating Thanksgiving. And you're too high and drunk to even respond to what I'm saying.
No, I'm just letting you ramble on. I'm trying to get a word in. I don't know. This dude is being thankful for all of this, and
but I am. I'm thankful for it.
No, that's good. That's good. But I was just like, when do I get to talk?
You talk, please.
No, like, we've been drinking a little too, folks.
No, we haven't. We just had one beer and one cider. It's no problem. We're not drinking.
Yeah.
I'm already starting to get a headache. I'm going to take an Advil.
My tolerance for alcohol is not great, man.
No, mine either. I'm really starting to. I'm starting to think I really should just stick with weed.
Weed. I have a very I have too high of a tolerance.
So much weed. Already.
I know, and that's the thing. Like, I shouldn't be. Like, I should be like, because I know people that like smoke. Like, they'll take 2 puffs and they'll pass out, and I'm just like,
sure.
Oh. That's not me though. Like,
no, but I'm not. I don't care. I'm happy. Like, but at the same time, I know my tolerance. I know my proper consumption. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, like when we were done sampling all the 4 strains, and I was like, well, we were gonna go smoke we're each gonna have a Barrel Man blunt, and I was like, let's just go do podcast. Let's just podcast, because that would be too much, and it is too much. It's too much. There's a point where it can be too much.
Yeah.
You know, and I get that. But at the same time, like, now that I have as much as I have, I just consume as I want.
It's freedom.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for freedom, America. No, but we are on the Thanksgiving episode, and Eric and I were talking about, like, when you get together with family for the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, whatever, have you ever gone on a cousin walk? Like, you'll step outside with, that group of cousins that smokes, or You know, like they'll sneak some extra alcohol in outside of the house or whatever. You know, you walk around the block, smoke, and then, you know, just come back and just
Come
go
back all red-eyed.
Yeah, all bleary-eyed, smelling.
And I'll look at y'all and be like, why didn't you include meat? What's wrong? No, I've never, actually, because we talked about this beforehand, and I've never been on a cousin walk because I don't like my cousins that much to share my weed.
I don't, like, we were talking about this, and I haven't necessarily gone on a cousin walk specifically for Thanksgiving because I just don't smoke on Thanksgiving. I'll have edibles.
Oh, I will be smoking on Thanksgiving for sure.
See, I
prepared the turkey, and I'm gonna have to wake up early as fuck to get the turkey, so I will have a coffee and a joint in my mouth.
I got here, and Eric goddamn near flooded his kitchen with his turkey.
Yeah, dude, 25-pounder this year.
Yeah, but you said it's only you and your dad
that like turkey.
Yeah, so that's like 12 pounds of turkey each.
So you have some turkey leftovers when you come over to podcast next week.
Make some sandwiches. But yeah, no, like when you go out for, you know, like that walk or whatever, because I know a lot of friends that do it. I've spent Thanksgiving with like other friends and their families, and they had their cousin walks, so I got to experience it that way. But like there are certain things, like when you're around family, like in my family, I don't mention weed at all because I just know it'll just end up like it's just bad news. Like I still haven't told my mom.
Still?
No, she doesn't know.
Well, and I guess, you know, this is the same time because, you know, I look at the downloads, man, because I'm not it's not a concern necessarily, but at the same time, I see that people are some people are joining us at episode 1, and then they might skip and listen to the latest episode because they liked us so much on episode 2 or 5 or whatever the episode that they discovered us on, right? Yeah. But at the same time, some people haven't heard the story of when I told my parents, and like for me, now my mom consumes edibles all the time, you know, and it helps her because she's a cancer survivor. Mm-hmm. And so for me, like, and how it obviously helps me medicinally, sometimes a little bit too much. I'm too much on the recreational side at this point sometimes, but I sometimes forget how much it does help me medicinally, you know?
See, like, I just think it's like in my family, it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, my younger cousins, the ones that have come after me, I've either, you know, like I party with them, like I'll drink and I'll smoke with them.
Sure.
Right? Like they know. And then my unspoken rule with, like I tell them, is just like,
don't say shit.
Yeah, just I don't want to deal with any of these discussions with like your parents, you know, like
right.
They
probably don't either.
Yeah. So we're all adults, right? And we're just like
we're all just adults having a good time.
Don't say nothing. Ain't gonna be nothing, you know. But yeah, like I feel probably because I just turned 40, and so like
happy birthday, bro!
Thank you.
We had his birthday show a couple weeks ago.
It was fun. But yeah, no, I say like 50 and above, right? Like I don't say like they're just not gonna look kindly on it, you know.
I am motherfucking 50, bitch.
I know, but see, that's different though. Like
yeah, I know. I'm a different 50-year-old.
Yeah.
No, at the same time, I'm just Gen X. There's some, but of Filipino Gen X, let's just be honest. Mm-hmm. Filipino Gen X, there's not a lot that are like me. I gotta say, I am a black sheep of the Filipino Gen X because most of them are very straight-laced, very corporate, very rich, you know, very well-to-do, and congratulations to y'all. But
very proper.
But they're very, you know, very, very conservative, very proper, and very, you know, that's cool.
It's a lifestyle. It's a different choice.
Obviously, I grew up. And came up as an artist and a comedian, as a writer, and as you know, all these things. So you know, I'm just a different person. I'm just a different dude. You know, I grow my own weed. You know, I'm just a different kind of dude. That's how I do.
I just feel that
I'm happy if 25-year-old me had known that this would be 50-year-old me, homie would be proud as fuck. He'd be happy.
I know for sure, like, teenage me would be like, what the fuck?
No, 25-year-old, no, 17 to 25, 17 to 30-year-old me be like, damn, I'm so fucking proud of you, old man. No, for real. And that's kind of, I've always kind of lived my life to that degree. I just kind of want to impress the younger me.
My younger self would be scared of me.
Really?
Yeah, because remember I told you I was like super straight edge.
Straight edge, yeah.
So like if I'd be like if I had that conversation with my younger self, if I was able to go back in time and like talk to myself somehow, and just be like, hey yo, like you're gonna end up like this anyways, so have a little more fun, like
let loose a little.
Have a little more fun.
Well, what I will say is this, like, look. And now we're getting personal. It's Thanksgiving, but at the same time, it is what I'm thankful for. Like my family and my wife and my kids are what I'm most thankful for. And to be honest, the fact that I was wild from the time I was 16 till the time that I met my wife at 27, I enjoyed myself. We'll say it like that.
Okay.
Without getting too nasty and too dirty, I enjoyed myself. I had a good time because I was an exotic-looking brown man in the Midwest, sea of white theater faces and a bunch of, scene partners that wanted to make sure that they got the character fully, and to the, you know what I'm saying? Like it was easy pickings. We'll say it like that.
See, and that's another thing. I don't talk acting much with family at Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's gotten a little easier ever since,
Good Place?
Yeah, ever since Good Place. Like, because at least it's like, oh, they can see something now. But, like,
for sure.
Like, for the most part, like, my acting teacher and, like, a bunch of other people, they're like, don't bring that stuff up at Thanksgiving. You're only going to, it's like, don't talk politics. Don't talk about your careers. Like, with my family, I don't talk about weed. Like, so it's just like, hey, let's just get through this meal. Let's just let me just eat.
And that's really why I'm happy that I have Thanksgiving in my house, and I take pride in the turkey that I prepare for my family, but also I it's a team effort because my wife makes stuff, my girls now make stuff for the meal, and then my parents come over, and they're older, so they just want to enjoy a good meal, and hang out with the grandkids. So it's a nice time.
How do you do the turkey? What do you do? Like anything special?
I'm gonna try something new this year. I'm gonna brine it this year, but I'm gonna brine it after we stop podcasting because I was working this morning, so it was good work. It was good work. I was on set. But if you guys watch Fox NFL coverage in the morning, you might see your boy pull his hamstring.
You pull your ass. You pull your ass, man.
No, but shout out to my boy Jason Palmer for always holding me down with the Fox NFL stuff. If you guys ever watch or see any NFL coverage on Fox, I do some of the cutaways, the comedy cutaways. I've been working with them for years now. It's been a really nice comedy connection with my boy Jason Palmer. He's a really good dude.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's really been a great, like, I got a lot to be thankful for.
This hippie sweater.
It's
got you feeling the love, man.
Bro, no, I do. I'm really feeling thankful this Thanksgiving.
That's good.
It's weird. I thought of this joke. I'm like, man, I thought when Trump got elected, shit would be bad. But, man, shit's been going good for me. So, fuck, make America great again. Let's get a red hat.
Oh, no.
I'm just joking. I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I'm kidding.
Man.
No, but you know what's weird? Because I know some people are here because of the cannabis, and some people are here because they know you from your time on The Good Place.
I don't think anyone's listening to this podcast for that reason.
No, they are. There's, bro, and you're so humble with that. But there was a dude who literally bum rushed you in Chicago on the street on St. Patrick's Day. Come on, man. People have recognized you. The Good Place is the most rewatched show on Netflix.
I don't know if that's still true, but yeah, it was.
But it's been
Yeah.
people have watched and shared that show. So people, like, when you walk down the street, people recognize you. And not to say that it's anything like it's not like you're famous or anything like that. I'm not trying to pump your head up or anything. But at the same time, you have one really good, notable role that people do acknowledge you and love you for it.
Yeah.
You know,
I've always said I'm thankful for that. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Because like I could still be plugging away in obscurity. You know, like I could be doing what I'm doing now and no one would know who I am. But at least now, like they can put a face to the name.
And that's why I say, like, there are people who listen to this podcast just because they're fans of you from there.
All right, fair
that people are listening. You don't discredit those people, because you know there's people that are like that are listening to you from Donkey Dog days, and now they're here still following you because you're doing some cool shit. And I gotta say that, like, I totally lost my train of thought.
What?
No, I really did, because my weed is really good, and I'm really proud of my weed.
He reset mid-sentence. He just looked into the corner of the room and forgot everything.
Sometimes I get on that train, but no, like, I'm so excited about, like, my green thumb. I'm really.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it out of your butt,
bro. It's never been in my butt. Don't even try. Don't go blue. We haven't even mentioned anything about any particular donkeys or anything like that.
We're good.
No, we're no, but guys, if you've been with us this long, this has kind of been the extra special Thanksgiving. Maybe you listen to this while you're on that cousin walk.
Yeah,
you know, or maybe you're by yourself on that walk because you need to smoke a joint and get away from your family on Thanksgiving. And if you're here listening to us and that's your reason, then I'm glad you're here with us, and happy Thanksgiving to you guys. And
don't eat a butterball turkey.
No, why? What's wrong with butterball?
Oh, you didn't hear about butterball?
Oh, fuck! I got a butterball.
You got a butterball?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, no, I shouldn't say.
No, say it.
Oh, fuck. No, really?
Yeah, I'll go return it.
Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, so Butterball, like, PETA did, like, an undercover investigation, right?
Okay.
Into, like, some factories.
Okay.
Like, of Butterball.
Okay.
And they found some of the dudes were fucking the turkeys. And I don't know if they were alive or dead already, but they were fucking turkeys.
Well, mine is soaking and brining in salt water.
Hold on, wait. Is it really a butterball?
Yeah, it really is a butterball.
Oh my god, hold on.
Wait, did some freaky dude fuck my turkey?
I don't know. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
It's a 25-pound turkey. Now you're gonna have that in my head.
I'm sorry.
Wait, Butterball, really? This dude's fucking turkeys now?
Yeah, Butterball facing boycott calls after sickening video of workers allegedly sexually abusing, torturing. Ooh.
Torturing live turkeys?
Yeah?
Live turkeys.
I think so.
Okay, well, first of all, look, you almost lost me at PETA because I don't give a shit.
But, I mean, they were fucking turkeys.
But at the same time, when you said somebody was fucking a turkey, I mean, is this how really we're going to end our...
It's not being recalled, though. Like, it says...
No, they're not being recalled because you could wash that sperm out. That's not a thing. That you can,
no.
I'm fine to disinfect my fucking turkey. I'm cool.
Oh, wait. What is this?
Yeah, there's no way there's not a recall on Butterballs. I mean, even if it's just a random video, some one dude or a couple dudes fucking turkeys.
Oh, it's an old video.
You know what? I'm really happy that you had this random story in your head to
No,
end.
I saw this and I was just like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna eat a turkey this year, but I guess it's.
I'm still gonna eat a turkey. I'm cool. I'm good. I don't care.
Anyways, don't fuck your turkeys, folks.
Yeah, no, seriously, man. What I'll say is this: why would you upload that video?
No, it wasn't. So I guess it was like
a
old PETA. Yeah, it was like an old PETA thing, and it resurfaced.
Guys, I don't know what to say about that. I know that there's, I really it's almost hard for me to comment on this shit. To say that somebody would either fuck a live turkey, which I think would be hard to do, because a live turkey would be hard to fuck.
I feel like they get really wiry on you. Like,
yeah, exactly. And also, but then fucking a dead turkey, like every time I cook my turkey,
I think
I don't know that I would ever want to fuck that.
Dead or alive, I don't think you're supposed to fuck a turkey.
No, you're not. Guys, if you're listening this long and you haven't turned off the podcast because we're talking about, well, no, because this is a really cool Thanksgiving story to talk about, because Butterball employees are fucking turkeys, apparently. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But there's video of it.
Yeah.
So then they are
Yeah.
fucking turkeys.
Or at some point they were. Maybe they've phased out.
You didn't read the story, you just read the headline, right?
No, I looked it up, and then I had to look at other stuff, and like there's so many contradictory things. So the sources that I'm looking at, it's an old PETA video, right? And it resurfaced, and now like people are like, hey, they fuck turkeys, let's take our turkeys back. So PETA's winning, I guess. I don't know.
No, I'm still defrosting my Butterball turkey, and I'm still gonna cook it and eat it and savor every delicious bite of my Chardonnay brined turkey.
Chardonnay brined.
Yeah, I'm gonna brine it in Chardonnay for like 6 hours.
Ooh, you're gonna make it classier.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna make a delicious. No, because normally I have a meat injector type of, what is it? Yeah.
Are you talking about your dick? Like,
bitch, no. I'm talking about, I usually prepare my turkey with a
baster.
A baster, but I baste it with Chardonnay.
Oh, okay.
And Chardonnay and butter.
Oh.
But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to brine it in Chardonnay and salt water with some fresh herbs and see how that turns out. Because I'm experimenting.
Sounds decadent.
Yeah, why not?
Luxurious.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna set up that brine right now. Now that I talk about it, I'm gonna set it up right after we're done podcasting.
Let's do it.
Yeah, no, but no, this is like I said, I'm thankful for all this shit, man. This Thanksgiving has been a really good Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's much needed. Like I know for a lot of people, yeah, like my year's been, I can't complain, but I know a lot of people around me have been having a rough time.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful that I'm in a position where I can help. That's
that's real, because I know that sometimes, I know for me, some podcasts that I listen to, those folks are like my friends. Mm-hmm. Being real. And I know you're Mitch, you're like you're my best friend.
Oh, you're my best friend.
No, but you know what I'm. But you know, I'm like, friendship is a very valued thing, and people, I think, don't prioritize friendship sometimes. And I think that the fact that we every week sit down here, enjoy our weed, and then, talk about it and talk about stuff, and I think it's a good thing. And I think that people. I think there are people that don't necessarily have that in their lives that listen to us, and they end up having it, and that's why I'm really I don't know, I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this form of podcasting, and I know I'm just kind of babbling on, but at the same time, no, but for real, this is really a cool thing because it allows me as an artist and as a person to just talk about the thing that I love. At this point, love the most, and that is growing my own weed at home.
Eric's full of love.
I am. I'm excited, man. I'm in a good place, man.
He's a child of the earth.
I am. You're right. And when my next special comes out, Unemployable, y'all will hear the story of the mushroom experience. I'm not gonna. I think you guys have. If some of you guys have listened to every episode, you've heard the mushroom experience already. But
I feel like we just need the Age of Aquarius to start playing in the background.
Listen, man, I got the hippie sweater on. I'm growing my own weed. We're high as fuck. Might as well. We're at the dawning of the. What's that? What's the musical for? A hair. right? Is that Hair?
Is it Hair?
Yeah.
I remember it from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Well, and let's round it up. Let's end this double podcast, this Thanksgiving special on what are you listening to now for like if you have to get away, or are you listening to anything right now, or have you listened to the new Kendrick album?
Yeah, I've been listening to that on repeat.
Pretty much, yeah. I've been listening to that. I've probably listened to it like 7 times already.
Squabble loves my
Yeah,
jam right now.
yeah.
Like
Reincarnated. But also what's been weird is because I just watched Wicked with my kid.
Is it good? I keep hearing good things.
I liked it. I enjoyed it very much. So I've been listening to a kind of a flip flop of Kendrick, Gen X, and
Wicked.
the Wicked movie soundtrack.
I've never seen Wicked.
Yeah, I wanted to. Do you want to? Okay.
What?
No. Okay, I'm glad my wife and kids, because my wife and kids I thought were gonna come home, but they're still out doing errands. So I'm gonna ask you this on the podcast, but then we can talk about it later also.
Okay.
But no, do you want to go in and buy tickets for you and Barbara and my wife, and I'll buy my wife and kids tickets, but I'm saying, like, you want to go with us to go see Wicked at the Pantages?
Oh, like the live show?
Yeah.
Just let me know when.
But you want to go with us? That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. All right. Cool. See, there we have it right now. You go buy your tickets with Barbara, and then I'll buy my tickets with the kids, and it'll justify. It'd be like a whole Canna Kuyas Wicked show.
You just really wanted to watch Wicked. No,
I do. I love Broadway. Well, I'm selective with my Broadway shows. I'm not necessarily a Broadway person. You know, like, I'd never seen Wicked. I saw it the first time I saw it. I was in the movies.
All I'm saying is just like nothing will ever live up to Lea Salonga for me. So,
did you see Lea Salonga live?
For Miss Saigon?
You saw her live, Lea Salonga?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then my parents got me in. Like, my parents, like, they traveled to go see her. Like, they saw her in like London when she was in London, and then like they took me to see one of like her last shows here.
I saw John Briones on the West End when he was the engineer in London.
Oh,
that's the homie though. So that's why, because I did a play with him, and like I was in London for.
I forgot he's in that too.
He's one of the OGs. It was him and Leia.
Yeah,
that were picked up from the Philippines in the original London casting. So
questionable material, but like you can't deny
no, you can't deny talent as far as the singing and as far as the dancing and the spectacle. I mean, I get it. There's some stuff, there's questionable stuff with it, but there's questionable stuff about history, so you kind of got to acknowledge it.
You know, it's a trip. Like, one of my buddies, like his little brother went to like a very well-to-do school out in the OC, like, and they did Miss Saigon for a High School Musical.
Hey man, teach them young.
That was it, and they had like a huge budget. They brought like a Chevelle out.
Did they have a helicopter?
They had a full-on helicopter. Like, dude, they had it's the OC. They had so much money. Like, it was so dumb. And then I was just like, the parents had to have like signed like waivers, you know. It's like, hey, this is explicit content, like your daughter's gonna be a hoe, you know, like they had to, and the parents were like, cool, my daughter gets to be on stage.
My daughter is hoe number 3 and Miss Saigon in the high school. What the fuck?
Really? That's a trip, right?
That's a little bit of a trip, but at the same time, not much of it. You know me. I'm very liberal when it comes to that stuff. I'm cool with. I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like kids should know about a lot of shit because they already do anyway, because they got the world at their fingertips.
That is true.
With their phone. So they might as well get your perspective on it so that they don't get another person's perspective on it.
This episode was so chaotic.
No, it is. It's a Thanksgiving episode.
It's a Thanksgiving. It's
a Thanksgiving episode, and also a 4-strain review episode where we sampled all 4 strains and tried to think.
We talked about the strains for like 5 minutes.
No.
I don't know. My sense of time is fucked.
Yeah, your sense of time is fucked. we were talking about the weed for about 20-30 minutes, and then it veered off into weird, chaotic subjects, but at the same time, it's still a good podcast, bro. I love our banter and I love what we're doing. So don't worry. So
if you guys like what you're hearing, if you guys managed to stick it out with us this long,
look, it's 44 minutes. It's a good time.
Yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, like if you guys have been listening to us for this long, we appreciate you. If you haven't,
when we started this whole thing, you started with a video talking about you're going to be the Filipino Joe Rogan, and I will say this: our banter was a lot more focused than anything I've ever heard on that shit. I will say that.
I forgot I said that shit.
Yeah, you said that shit.
I said no. I was Jojo Rogan.
Yeah. That's what I would be named as, Joe. But I'm not gonna be Jojo Rogan. I'm gonna be Erick Esteban. But at the same time, like some of the stuff that I hear and listen to just to sample and listen to podcasts, that was a lot more educated banter than I'd ever heard on some of that shit. Is what I'll say.
Fair enough. Anyhow, if you haven't yet, like and subscribe, leave us a review on all the major streaming podcast places we got out there.
Apple Podcast, Spotify. Just a follow is good. Just anything. Share us. You wouldn't share us on Threads or Blue Sky, or if you're still on X, I guess share us on that too. I don't care. No, but for real. And also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. And are you gonna quick turnaround on this, or are you gonna be busy tomorrow?
I could do it tonight.
All right. So I'm gonna announce the Black Friday sale. If you're listening this long, you might as well get it. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Just DM us on Instagram at Canna Kuyas.
CANNAKUYAS.
Thank you for spelling for my weird brain. But also, please DM us if you want any Canna Kuya t-shirt, because we'll have a Black Friday sale that will extend up and through until the time that you mentioned this, because you heard it on the podcast. 3 for $50. You will get all 3 Canna Kuya shirts in your size for $50. It's the Black Friday Canna Kuya sale, but you got to DM us, follow and DM us on Instagram for that deal. And if you've been listening this long, then you get that extra special Black Friday special deal, and you can get all the Canna Kuyas, from the purple marijuana ate t-shirt to the lucky green Canna Kuya logo t-shirt to the plain white t-shirt, which we might tie-dye at some point. I'm not sure yet, but
all right, everybody, you've been listening to the Canna Kuya podcast, where we are cultivating conversations concerning cannabis, culture, and creativity. I'm Mitch Narito.
And I am Erick Esteban.
And to all our marijuana ates and Canna Kuyas, stay lifted,
stay elevated, y'all. Yeah. Peace and happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I got my hoodie on, now peep the chest as human catalyst. Downtown Chula Vista, on 3rd Ave where I go cop some shit. Fuck a thief, so fuck zoomies, yeah, they whack ass jacket shit. Yeah, I move too swift, so I'm striking silence. Fuck the violence, man, check my mileage, cause I got driving. First tour, I drove 6 states, never thought I'd be there right by my side, man. What a time it is to be alive. See, I'm charged up, feeling energized, build an enterprise, move supersize. Y'all let shit like a side of fries. Whoa, false guys who you idolize, yeah, go against us, I would not advise. We the highest in the room, just look up once and you can find us. Our song should have more plays, but we too dope, they rewind us. All my targets lined up, every day my girl get fined up. All my clothes is local, bitch, I really rock designer.
Gang, highest in the room, yo, we get fucked up. You can count on Trey, Cap, bring the loud back. Get us in the stew and that's game over. Western Metal Building, that's a home run. Yeah, keep the up or leave the fuck a Folgers. Little bitch, I made the beat and dropped the full verse. I just hit a steelo, I got dripped up. Package born and raised, bitch, I got dripped up. Y no se compara. Yo estoy con mi pana, se llama Drake, fumando ganja. Estamos con Cali, fumando en Cali, yo sé que traen ganas. Ella me dice, papi, que terminamos la cama. Highest in the room, yeah, we get fucked up. You can count on Trey, Cap, bring the loud pack. Get us in the stew and that's game over. Western Metal Building, that's a home run.
Yeah, we got hits like Tatis and Machado. Man, we know you're not a leader, cause all our moves you just follow, packing big bowls. You know we just scooped up that gelato, cause I smoke killer. My shirt iller, yo, ask our dealer, we the highest in the room. Just look up once and you can find us. Our song should have more plays, but we too though, they rewind us. All my talk is lined up, every day my girl get fined up. All my clothes is local, bitch, I rarely rock designer.